Hey babes, in this series, we're gonna be talking about foundations in my collections that I forgot about. The first one is gonna be the Polite Society. This is More Than a Pretty Face foundation. So my face is prepped and primed. You're nice and hydrated because I do have drier leaning skin. I'm gonna shake this up because it's been sitting there in my collection for a little bit. And I have the shade Very Light, neutral. I am a neutral undertone, light to medium, more on the light side generally. And this is the consistency of it. No smell, but it is on the thicker side. And we're gonna do this side of the face first, and then we'll compare, and then we'll go in and do this side. So this is looking a little warm on camera. So we'll see how that translates once it's blended out. I don't remember it looking so warm when I tried it out the first time, but it definitely looks warmer on camera than it does in person. And I am filming in studio and natural lighting. So I definitely went in heavy-handed with this foundation. I forgot that a little-ish goes a long way. And I'm just pushing the foundation into my skin. And I'm not doing any swiping motions because I'm trying to prevent any streaking from happening. Hey babes, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button. Okay, so obviously it's not a shade match, and it's looking a little more on the warm side. But this is the side obviously with the foundation, and it's glowing even though this is not a glowy foundation. I'm pretty sure this is more of a matte foundation, but because of the products that I put under or use as a base, it is looking a little bit more glowy, but it will dry down. So this is the foundation, and then this is the side without. It's definitely a full coverage foundation. So let's go into the other side. And I'm gonna go in the same heavy-handedness that I did on the other side so it matches up. I think the best way to apply this foundation is to pick it up from the back of your hand, from the brush. Or you can use your beauty blender. Okay, so this is the foundation all over the face. And again, it's still looking pretty glowy and dewy. But we're gonna set it down with, I'm gonna go in with my sponge and kind of just pick up some of this foundation. Okay, next we're gonna go in with our Haus Labs Concealer, and I have the shade 04 Fair Neutral. And I haven't pulled out this concealer in a while, so I wanted to revisit it. And
you now.
what?
Why you're not talking?
Because I'm putting the makeup on. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry down a little bit, because when you let your concealer dry down, some people don't do it, some people do. It does give you more of a fuller coverage look, and that is what I am going for. So, yeah. Next, we are gonna use these Say Bronzers, the Say Bronzer in Tan Bronze. This is a cream bronzer, and I don't believe I've used this yet. I don't even know if this is my shade match because I picked this up on Whatnot when I was addicted to that app for a little bit. Thank God I'm not addicted to that app anymore because it was taking my money. But, okay, we're gonna take my Adept Broken Cosmetics brush. I dropped it, and of course it landed on the metal chair, not on the carpet, and it broke because I didn't realize this was like kind of like glass. Okay, or porcelain. So I'm gonna warm up the bronzer in the pan. And this is definitely a shade too dark for me. And I wouldn't have picked this up if it wasn't on Wet Not, but we'll just go in lightly. And then I'll apply it on the back of my hand. And go into the skin. Oh, that's not bad shade match. But it is pigmented. And I'll pick up some more on the back of my hand. And we're pushing it into the skin. And do the same thing on the other side. And I'm not swiping it on the skin, I am pushing it into the skin again. And I'm going into the hairline because I don't like when the bronzer, well, there you can see your hairline with the bronzer. Okay, this is a little deep. Now we're gonna blend out the concealer because we've let it sit way too long. Had some technical difficulties. And that looks beautiful. Yes, I forgot about how great this Haus Labs concealer is. It is nice and hydrating too. That looks, chef's kiss, stunning. Now you can see that I had a little bit of pilling or separation around the nose again. I do get more oily in my T-zone, so that's probably why. And we hydrated the shit out of it too. So there's that. Let's go and use our Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Flawless Pink. Charlotte's Beauty Soulmates face palette. And I have the shade Pink. And yes, I did get the peach one too. I just have not even used it yet. And this is what it looks like in the inside. And here's the packaging. I'm getting a fluffier brush. And this is just a Sephora powder brush. And we're gonna go into it and just set the T-zone. That looks pretty. And we're gonna take our powder puff and we're gonna go into it. And I'm gonna rub the excess off in the back of my hand. Now I do like a loose setting powder under the eye more than I do like a pressed, but I really like the brightening of this Charlotte Tilbury one. And she really should make this permanent. Oh, look how pretty that is in her line. And I'm gonna just make sure there's no creases. And go into the other side. Look how pretty that is. Okay, babes, now we need to bring some color back to the face. So we're gonna go in with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer. And this is a beautiful, beautiful bronzer. And we're going over where we went in with the cream bronzer. And I'm using another BK Beauty 102 brush. Okay, now we're gonna go back into the Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm gonna use this Sigma HD brush. It's the F29 brush. Okay, that is looking beautiful. Let's go in with a highlighter, and I really want to use this ColourPop Lilo and Stitch one. It looks so pretty on the skin. I've seen somebody use it recently, and I picked it up because I had FOMO. That's what it looks like. Very, very nice. I'm gonna use my finger for it, and there's like a blue shift to it. Ooh, look at that. We're gonna have to buff that out. That is so pretty, but yes, we gotta take I'm gonna take a buffer brush and buff that in. That's better. I didn't realize it had such a blue shift to it, but that's okay. I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose. Ooh, buff that out. Put a little bit on the chin. Buff that out. And a little bit right here on the forehead. And then buff it out. Just a smidge. And I'm gonna go back into my Charlotte Tilbury and just put a little bit more pink right here. Nice. So some of the foundation did lift on my nose and separated. Not surprised. Let's spray the face with our Urban Decay setting spray. For the lip, I'm going to use my Rhode lip liner, and this is the shade Balance. And I'm gonna fill it in. Summer Fridays. Let me curl my lashes. And friends and babes, that completes this look. What do you think? I think it looks beautiful, and I really hope you enjoyed this video because, as always, I enjoyed filming it. And let me know what you think about this look in the comments section. But until then, I will see you on the next one. Bye, babes.